Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a video requested by someone named Zayden. I believe that's his name. Zayden. He goes to my school and he requested for me to draw the Time Eater, a giant interdimensional monster. Now, before I draw the Time Eater, I shall show you how to draw his portal. His portal basically allows him to travel anywhere in any dimension at any point in space-time. So his portal is pretty simple. Just a rip in the sky, or a hole. Hello, Matt. So first, drop my pencil. I'm gonna take a black marker. This black marker. Let's see, will this work? Hopefully it will work. Put a little black dot in the center of where you want to make your portal.
No more interruptions.
Okay. Let's see. Then take a pink marker like this. Basically make lines on your paper like this. 4 X and Y axis lines. Now they do not all have to be the same distance. Then take a blue marker and do the same diagonally. Then basically make a very big swirl in black. Or do what some people call making a tornado. In the same thing, make a swirl of the pink from earlier. Okay, that one's out of ink. Let's see, where is my other pink marker? What the? Here we go, I'll use this. The Time Eater is property of Sega. Okay, let's see, will this work? Oof. Oof. Where are all my pink markers? Okay. Make a outward swirl. If you have a darker shade of pink, go with it. You know what? I'm just using purple. That'll work. Yes. Then on the very outer edges of your portal, basically do a swirl surrounding it. Then also do the same thing with your purple or pink marker, depending on what shade of evil you want it to look. There, your portal's pretty much done. If you want, you can draw the Time Eater's giant massive claws coming out of it. Oh. My fountain pen, nice! Is this the one with ink in it? Let's see. This'll work. Let's see here.
I don't know where your other one is, but...
Oh, Looks to be about out of ink.
Stay focused.
Okay. My fountain pen is out of ink. If anyone knows how to get this to work, please let me know. Okay, now on to drawing the actual time eater. There are two forms of a time eater. There is one like this, and also, three forms of the time eater. One like this, and one like that. I will be teaching you how to make all three time eaters, starting with this one. Or no, starting with... Oh, so there is his portal and him coming out of a portal. Okay, let's see. Here's a good picture to do the black one off of. So what you want to do is, I like to start with his eyes, or whatever those are. So you do two spikes up and bring it down. Then do a spike on the bottom. Then curve up with another spike on the top and a rounded bottom. Like that. Repeat for the other side. Then to do his crooked smile or mouth, gaze, whatever it is, you do lines or sharp peaks downward. Do a curve in the center and repeat on the other side. Then go down and basically do the same thing, but going upwards. And on the middle rows of teeth, curve them outwards instead of inwards. By the way, we are doing this to where he does not have his portal. The weird pink portals around him. Just him. Then you want to make a really weird Maleficent horn. So it basically comes in, goes in, curves out. Repeat on both sides of his head. And you want these spikes on him to look weird. Because the Time Eater is a weird being. Then put some more spikes in the middle of the two, or not in the middle? Okay. What the? Oh gosh. Then make a small gap in between and put the big horns on his back or on his shoulders. And what you want to do here is basically put a cogwheel or a gear. Put a small circle in the center, and you have the first of the gears on him. I'm going to erase a small piece of his horn. And I'm going to draw his arm. So down, you want to curve it down. Right about here, you want to add a spike. You also want to add some other spikes like that, just like that. Now this is already turning out to be one of the better drawings I've ever done of the time eater. Then curve it down some more and make a circle where the hand's going to be. Okay, now for the fingers. His fingers are very odd. They have little bumps on them. Now if you're lazy and you don't want to put the bumps in, that is perfectly fine. But for the purpose of this video, I'm putting the bumps on his fingers. He has 5 fingers, just like a human. Although this thing is nowhere near human. It is a god. Specifically in the realm of Sonic, the god of time. Fun fact about the Time Eater. When Sonic Generations first came out, people mistaked it for another villain in the series called Mephiles, a demon-like creature that everybody wants to come back. But Sega refuses to bring him back. Although they did bring back Crisis City, the City of Flame. And make sure on this guy nothing is perfect, because nothing is supposed to be perfect on this guy. This guy is supposed to be the literal representation of non-perfect. Although on his thumb only put 2 bumps instead of 1. Okay, so that's one of the Time Eater's claws done. Then you want to bring it in, make a small amount of space, make it a little bigger near the little outwards claw on his body, and bring to the side, where you will put a little barb. Now for his tail. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. You can use a real pencil or a mechanical pencil. Doesn't really matter. And just like the fingers, you want to put bumps on it. And on the 5th bump, you put a little barb for the tail. This is definitely not one of the best representations of the Time Eater I have ever made. But then again, I am looking at a picture of him T-posing, so what do I know? Time for the other arm. So same thing, about halfway, put in a big spike. Except on this arm, right before the hand, you want to put a spike. Actually, I'm pretty sure you could put any amount of bumps on the finger you want. It doesn't really matter. I've always found them awkward to draw because of their weird, bumpy uniqueness. Then you build his second claw. Or his second thumb. And just like that, you got his second claw. Which, in my opinion, looks better than the first. Same thing goes here, except a little different. First off, you want to make that little section wider than you did there. Then you want to make it white again. And going to the tail. So, that's the basic outline of the Time Eater. Now it's time to draw the gears and cogwheels on him. Or at least I think they're called cogwheels. I don't know, they might just be called gears. First, on the second spike, put a little circle. Put a circle in the middle of it. And basically make two different poles coming out of the top and side of it. Then make a giant curved line connecting them. See, just like that. Make another one on the bottom going to his arm. Using this basic premise, do another line on the outside. Right about here, put another circle and put another hole in it. Basically make a donut. This time, put lines like this coming out all the sides of it. Even go past the horn a little. Connect. And on this other gear, basically make a bunch of little cogs on it, or little nubs, making a giant gear like that. If you want my recommendation, make the tail a little smaller. Now with this, you can go on to the other gears he has. Basically do a copy of this down here, but a little smaller. So make that gear, and then make a copy of this other gear with little nubs on it up here. Okay, looks to be about right there. Put the circle around it. I bet any professional that's watching this is dying at the fact I'm not using measurements to make sure everything is like picture perfect. But that's the thing about the time meter. If everything's pixel perfect, then you didn't draw them right. Okay, almost finished. Okay, got another gear there. And this time, do another circle, but don't put a hole in it. There, that's how to draw the time meter. Now, I don't know. You know what, I'm not going to show you how to color it. If you want me to show you how to color it, I'll do that in a different video. Sonic Generations Time Meter Phase 1. Now on to his other non-mechanical phase. There. So starting with the eyes again. This one is a little different. Instead of having that weird curved look, you go up, you go down, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty much the only version I've noticed that has pupils. Little white dots in his blue hazy eyes. I messed this eye up. Hang on. Then basically exactly the same on the mouth. Oh gosh, I've already messed that up. So on one side, start with the teeth. But this time, the bottom one has a little more teeth. After getting the eyes and mouth finished, which I did terrible, I want to do the weird bottom jaw. Now above it, do 2 horns this time. Do an extra horn right there and an extra horn right there. Bring it down a little. Now just basically do a little bit of weird smoky effects off to the side. Doesn't have to be like that, you can do anything really. Then it's time to start with the body. Now this body is a little weird in the sense that it has smoke coming off of it. So I will draw the smoke after I'm done with the body. So what you want to do here is you want to draw the thumb of the hand, do a curve for the bottom, then bring it off to the side like that. Voila, the first hand. Now this is a very thin hand. Then you want to go up and you go down into another hand. Well, actually, I'm going to make that a little longer. So you go up, go over, go down, go up again, and go into the hand. Then after doing the hand, finish the arm. Now it's time to attempt the smoke and lightning. So to do the lightning bolt, just cut it out like that, and here's the smoke. There. You want to make a little bit of smoke come off the hands and the thumb. Basically do a fiery effect almost. And bring it down as his whole back is on fire with this smoky purple lightning. Okay, so that's the premise for the smoke. For the smog. Whatever this misty-like substance is that's surrounding him. Now time for the gears. Oh, you also want to put a bolt of lightning right there. And the bolt of lightning right there. Do a circle. Do it up. Do it down. Do it up. Do it down. What's interesting about this is if you did the smoke correctly, his gears completely disappear. Notice how I am having to redo the smoke many times.